It would click. And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Animation Commendation for another episode of Who Wants to Be Millionaire Animation Edition. This is Season 5, Round 2, where our top 5 contestants are coming back for a second chance to get to the million. And this is your host, Ibrahim, aka Mark Brown. And we have back with us Mr. Paul Astell, animation lover and Round 1 contestant. How are you?
I am good, thank you.
Thanks for coming back for Round 2.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited too. For people who didn't watch Round 1 or don't know who you are, kid, introduce yourself.
Yeah, I run a blog called feelinganimatedblog.wordpress.com, and it's just a general celebration of animation of the last few years, especially 90s kind of things I grew up with. I do a lot of film reviews, a lot of discussions. I watch a lot of new things for the first time. There's all sorts of stuff on there. So if you're an animation fan, I think you'll like it.
Yeah, I'll make sure to put a link to that below. And he's very detailed. So if you like detailed, in-depth reviews, he's your guy for that. And he recently did the whole Disney canon a few months ago. So check those out. For people who are new to this is a 12-question multiple choice game about anything remotely related to the field of animation. As long as Paul keeps getting questions right, he goes high up the ladder. Once he gets one wrong, that's the end of the game, and he leaves with the last number of points for the last safe haven. He has 3 lifelines to help him. 50-50 gets 2 wrong answers. A phone or friend, if he chooses, he can call someone for help. Or an Ask the Expert. This season, our expert is Disney and animation lover from Germany, Miss Swanpride. She is a blogger in the blogosphere. I've asked her all these questions previously, and Paul can see how she answered, decide if he wants to go with that or not. And there's a 4th lifeline. If Paul gets to the 32,000, he gets the switch the question lifeline, which means he can swap a question for another one worth the same amount of points. And since this is round 2, the winner will be whoever gets to the million or whoever has the highest total score from both rounds, whichever happens. And Paul is going to hit it for 32,000. Let's see what he comes out with. Paul, are you ready to play Millionaire?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Okay. Paul said he revised, so he's ready for this. I'm going to share my screen. Do you see the Millionaire screen?
Yeah, there we go.
All right. And why is this? Okay, there I found myself. All right, this is the ladder of points. Remember, the yellow ones are the benchmarks. Once you get to those, you can't lose them. And remember, for you, you have to get to the 125,000 just to take over the lead. So that's what you're aiming for, at least.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. The experts want Swanpride. I won't read this again, but basically, she's good with movies and everything, but voice actors and TV shows are her weaknesses. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
And then everyone check out her blog, Honoring the Heroines, swanpride.wordpress.com. It's a fictional heroine-based blog, and Movies and Lyrics, which is a Disney movies and lyrics analysis blog at swanpride3.wordpress.com. All right, Paul, shall we start?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's go. 500 points. What is the title of the 2011 Aardman Animations film about Santa Claus's son? A, Arthur Halloween, B, Arthur Easter, C, Arthur Thanksgiving, or D, Arthur Christmas?
Well, I haven't seen it, but Santa Claus, I'm pretty sure, since it's not The Nightmare Before Christmas, it has to be Arthur Christmas. Final answer.
Final answer. You didn't see it, but you didn't need to see it to know that was correct. Good job. It was a good movie from what I remember. It was like a behind the scenes look at what goes on in the Santa Claus factory. And Santa Claus's son, I guess he doesn't want to be he wants to be a different type of Santa Claus or something like that. I forget the exact story, but it's Aardman Animation, so it's pretty good. All right, Paul, you have 500 points. The next one's 1,000. I have to remind you, if you get that wrong, you'll leave with nothing. I don't think that'll happen, but I just have to remind you. Here we go. Which recently deceased comic book writer, known for his cameo film appearances, will have voice cameos in the upcoming animated films Rap Breaks the Internet and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? A, Stan Lee, B, Christopher Lee, C, Ang Lee, or D, Spike Lee?
Well, that, I think, would be Stan Lee, because I know Christopher Lee's no longer with us either, unfortunately, but yeah, Stan, he's just passed away recently, unfortunately, but 95, pretty good age.
He lasted a while.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, final answer, Stan Lee.
Stan Lee, as you know, your answer is correct. Congratulations. You have 1,000 points no matter what. Hey, this was my little tribute to Stan Lee. I figured let me give him a question of his own. And yeah, it was sad when he died. I mean, I know comic book and Marvel fans are very mourning his death, and he was a great writer and all that.
Yeah,
But
I think I only ever really saw him in like Big Hero 6 and Spider-Man. I'm not a huge Marvel fan, but yeah, it's still a shame. You know, they contributed so much to pop culture.
yeah, and the whole comic book genre as a whole. But at least we'll see him in Ralph Breaks Into. We'll hear him at least in Ralph Breaks Internet. Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse coming soon to theaters near you. And there was a big, I don't know if you saw, but there was a viral picture that went viral about I think it was an article in a New Zealand newspaper that said Spike Lee had died instead of Stan Lee.
Oh no!
And Spike Lee is he's an African American film director from America. So everyone was like, how did he make that mistake? But anyway, Stan Lee, Excelsior, we pay tribute. All right, Paul, you got 1,000. Let's get you higher. 2,000 points. Mickey Mouse segment, Sorcerer's Apprentice, based on the poem by Johann Wolfgang van Goethe, can be found in which Disney canon package film? Is it A, Fantasia, B, Make Mine Music, excuse me, C, Fun and Fancy Free, or D, Melody Time?
Well, that I think will be Fantasia. The others are all fine in their way, but Fantasia is easily the best of those four. So Fantasia, final answer.
Well, your answer is correct. But as you know, I'm going to disagree with you since Fantasia is my least favorite. I do like Make Mine Music a lot.
That's fine.
But yeah, but this season, at least I can agree that this segment was really good, The Sorcerer's Apprentice. I mean, it pretty much became a staple of Mickey Mouse. Like, everyone knows him like that with the wizard hat and everything. And he just turned 90 years old the other day, so.
Yeah, big birthday.
Yeah, he's catching up to Stanley. All right. You have 2,000 points. Let's get you further. 5,000. In which animated Studio Ghibli film does there exist a floating island known as Laputa? Is it A, Castle in the Sky, B, Spirited Away, C, Tales from Earth Sea, or D, The Wind Rises?
Well, I've seen all four, thank goodness. I'm a big Ghibli fan. You've got my favourite there too, Spirited Away, so I know it's not that one.
That's my favourite too, yeah.
It's fantastic, I love that one. I'm thinking this is going to be Castle in the Sky, definitely, because I know that there was a big controversy about the word Laputa being Spanish for a certain bad thing, so they had to drop that. Yeah, I love that one too. So Castle in the Sky, final answer.
I'm not a huge Castle in the Sky fan. It's all right to be. It's nothing amazing. At least I like it better than Nausicaa. Your answer is correct. There was controversy with Laputa because it translates very rudely in Spanish. But I don't know. What did they change the name for the Spanish dub? Is that what happened?
I'm not sure. I think they just dropped the Laputa, so it's just Castle in the Sky.
Okay.
I think that was just in America, because I know you guys have the big like Latin American population, so it would have been kind of a problem. But yeah, it's still got Laputa over here. So
yeah, I know in the English dub they still say Laputa, if I remember correctly. But I don't know. Anyway, you got it right. Castle in the Sky. You have all three lifelines. You might get far. 10,000 points. Let's go. Which animated Disney canon film did the songwriting duo the Sherman Brothers not work on? Which did they not work on? Is it A, Sword in the Stone, B, The Jungle Book, C, The Aristocats, or D, Robin Hood?
I think The Sword in the Stone was their first one, and they definitely worked on The Jungle Book. That's where a lot of the famous ones are from. It's one of the last two.
Take your time, and you have lifelines if you need.
I'm trying to remember the Aristocats. I know they got Maurice Chevalier out of retirement for one of the songs in that, which was impressive. But Robin Hood, I feel like Robin Hood, I'm sure that had a different songwriter or songwriters. So think, I mean, it might be a bit early to take a risk. I know I've got my lifelines, but I think I'll go with the Aristocats. I'm pretty confident with that one, so I'll say final answer for that.
You said Aristocats final answer?
Yeah.
All right. Took a guess. You could have used a lifeline, but you decided to take a gamble. You said the Aristocats were the one they did not work on. If you get it right, you keep going. You get it wrong, it was nice having you. Paul, your answer is wrong.
Oh no.
So sorry. It was Robin Hood, actually. Yeah,
Oh.
Robin Hood had a lot of different songwriters like Johnny Mercer and George Bruns. They worked on it, but yeah, the Aristocats, the Sherman Brothers, they were the one actually who got Maurice Chevalier to come out of retirement.
Oh, of course, I've mixed everything up. I think I meant to say Robin Hood, and
yeah, it was a slip of the tongue, maybe. But because you said the final answer, I had to go with it. Paul. I feel you knew the answer, but like you said, stuff got mixed up, maybe.
It was going so well.
It was going so well,
and it's Disney again.
What was the question you got wrong last round?
Meet the Robinsons.
Oh, Meet the Robinsons. Well, I'll give you that. But well, Paul, I'm sorry you leave with 1,000, but you have a total score of 33,000 for both rounds, which is a wonderful, impressive score. Sadly, it's not enough to win, but Paul, it was so much fun having you on. And before we go, is there anything you want to say? How can people find
you? Just if you want to go to my blog, it's at feelinganimatedblog.wordpress.com, and there's a lot of good stuff coming up on there over the holidays, so I hope you'll visit. And I'm sorry for going out on Disney again. I can't believe it, but it's been a lot of fun. I'm glad I took part. It's been good.
Yeah, I admire you for taking the risk. But I'll put links to your blog. To your blog below. So for everyone else watching, there's only one more contestant to go. Will he make the million, or will Chelsea Robson take home? Watch the next episode to find out. Until then, take care. Bye.